Hello, Ridge Kids. I'm Victor.
And I'm Amanda.
And we're your Ridge Kids directors. Enjoy your video.
Can you remember the last time someone helped you? When you didn't even have to ask? Homework, check. Lunch, got it. Water bottle. I forgot.
Oh, I packed it for you. Check the side pocket.
Oh, thanks. Maybe it was working on a project. Hello?
Hey, do you want to come play soccer today at the park?
I can't. I gotta finish this painting and it's not working.
Ooh, I love painting. Want some help?
Sure. You're the best. See, it's an amazing feeling when someone helps you out, especially when you don't have to ask. But guess what? You can be that kind of helper too. You can take initiative. Initiative is seeing what needs to be done and doing it. You don't have to wait for someone to ask. You can jump right in. When you see a friend struggling to keep a door open, run over and hold it for them. Or if you see your sibling made a mess with their toys, you can help them clean it up. Could be you notice the garbage is full. You don't have to wait for mom or dad to empty it. You can do that. Or if you drink the last of the milk, Mom, we're out of milk. I'll write it on the list. When you take initiative to help others, they can experience God's love. After all, God took initiative to take care of our greatest need by sending Jesus. God made a way when we were unable to help ourselves. So as we see what needs to be done and do it, others see God at work. That's why initiative is an amazing way to worship God with your life. Because worship is about more than just singing loud. It's all about living loud.
You died for me so that I could live. I have received so I can freely give. I believe in your promises. Help me use the gifts you've blessed me with. I know you were always faithful. Came and made a way back when I was still unable. I'll go wherever you're moving. Keep making me new. God, I want to be used by you. All for your glory. I'm looking for every way to look like you. Part of your story. My life has changed so that I can look like you. You're my solid ground. You are my smile when I'm feeling down. Help me look up and look around, to care for others as you teach me how. I know you were always faithful. Came and made a way back when I was still unable. I'll go wherever you're moving. Keep making me new. God, I want to be used by you. All for your glory. I'm looking for every way to look like you. Part of your story. My life has changed so that I can look like you. I know
Hey there, welcome to Story Lab. This week we're taking a look at the story of a sister who really stepped up for her brother. Eh. Hey, I'm Zeke.
And I'm Carter.
All month we're talking about what it looks like to love God by keeping our eyes open for ways to do God's work.
Hey, your strawberries finally came in.
Yeah,
May I have one?
well, someone or something beat you to it. Want one?
No thanks, not anymore. But what happened?
Looks like an animal chose violence and took it out of my poor plant.
Yeah, was it your dog?
What? My Otto would never. I mean, oh, just look at his squishy little face. I mean, you look so cute. And anyways, I think your cat did it.
What?
Yeah,
My Simba?
Yeah, I saw cat prints in the pot next to the strawberry
No.
plant.
Simba doesn't even like strawberries.
How would you know that?
Look at my Simba.
Yeah, let's see him. Oh,
Look at it. That's my
that is a
Simba.
grumpy cat.
He's not grumpy.
He
That's-
absolutely
That's his
chose-
natural face.
Anyways.
He looks cute.
There's only-
I'm pretty sure it
Are
was
you?
your Otto.
No, absolutely not.
Yes.
There's only one way to find out anyways. Forensic science, my dear Carter. Forensic science. Are you ready? Let's make it. Okay, so we got the metal fence.
The water,
Right,
and
right.
the plaster, and the wooden stick, and the mixer.
Awesome,
So
okay.
it seems like we have everything.
Yeah, we got everything. Behold the evidence. It's obviously a cat paw.
No, that definitely looks like something a dog would make.
Well, let's find out. In the planter, there remains a paw print of the perpetrator of this particular plant predicament. Step 1, put the fence around the print carefully so the plaster doesn't overflow.
Ever think about putting a fence around, say, Otto?
How dare you! Be careful not to press the fence too deep into the soil. Just right on top. Perfect.
All right. Step 2, mix up the plaster of Paris. 1 part plaster with 1 part water. Now, we've got to work fast or the plaster will harden before we even get a chance to cast.
Just like your cat worked hard at destroying all my strawberries?
Ha ha. Step 3, pour the plaster over a wooden stick to guide it so it doesn't get too messy and flood the dog print.
Oh, you mean cat print?
No, I meant dog print.
Sure. Great.
All right.
All right. And now we wait at least 30 minutes. For really good results, we can leave it overnight.
Oh, this is taking forever, Zeke.
Evidence can't be rushed. Or you can just admit it was your cat.
Never. Hey, actually, I know how we can pass the time.
If you say play a game, I'm in.
I bet I can come up with way more reasons why cats are better than dogs by the time this drops.
You're on.
Cats are quieter.
Dogs are way more fun.
Cats are definitely cleaner.
Dogs are more cuddly.
My cat is totally cuddly.
Dogs have bigger ears.
Cats can listen better.
They're more fluffy, they're smarter.
Cats are more
You
comprehensive.
don't even know what breed your cat is.
Yes,
We got
I do. He's a
corgis,
beautiful
We got border
breed.
collies. We got
We got orange cats, black cats, yellow cats, and everything.
Even actually, they're smarter.
No,
They're different
no,
ones have
cat-
different
cats
stuff.
are more creative.
Time's up. Dogs win.
You were just making stuff up.
Well, so were you.
Let's see the cast. Okay, so it says here that a cat has 4 toes.
Aha! This has 4 toes. See, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, wait. So does a dog, okay? And a dog has a pad. And look, right there is a pad.
Cats have pads too. Look, this print has claws. That is so a cat. I knew it. I'm right. You're wrong.
Hold up. Actually, both animals have claws, but cat's claws do not show up on paw prints. Dog claws do show up.
Oh.
And a dog's paw print is oval. A cat's is round.
Okay. This print looks oval-ish and clawful.
Yes, I knew it.
Sorry, Carter. I guess my good old pooch is the culprit. That rascal?
Well, listen, it just means that your strawberries were really good.
You know what? You're right.
And to prove that there are no hard feelings, I'll help you plan some new ones.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, okay.
Well, thanks for helping out.
No problem. And speaking of helping, it's time for...
The story before the story.
Today, we're in the second book of the Old Testament, Exodus.
God created the whole world, including people, but people turned away from God.
Still, God made a plan to bless the whole world through Abraham and Sarah's family. Their great-grandson, Joseph, was enslaved in Egypt.
But after many hard years, Joseph was made second in command of Egypt and saved his whole family from starving.
Over the years, Joseph's family, the Israelites, grew and grew.
Until the Egyptian king, the Pharaoh, got scared, which is where our story starts.
Take it away.
Hey everyone, I'm Brian. The Egyptian pharaoh worried that there were too many Israelites. He was afraid that if war broke out, those Israelites might join the enemy. So the Egyptians enslaved the Israelites, or Hebrews, and forced them to do really hard work. But even though they were treated very badly, over hundreds of years, they kept growing in number. So the pharaoh came up with a terrible plan. He called for 2 Israelite midwives named Shiphrah and Puah.
When you help a baby boy be born, get rid of it. But let the girls live.
What? That's horrible! Thankfully, the midwives had respect for God and kept the baby boy safe. So the pharaoh gave a new order.
Throw every Hebrew baby boy into the Nile River.
Soon after, a man named Amram and his wife Jochebed had a new baby boy who they loved very much. Along with the baby's big sister, Miriam, they were determined to keep him safe.
The soldiers are coming. They're getting closer. We've got to keep him quiet or...
We can't let them throw him in the river. Quick, help me hide him.
They were able to hide the baby for 3 months. But like all babies, he was getting bigger and louder.
We can't keep this up.
We have to think of something.
And she did. Jochebed made a basket out of tall grasses. She coated the basket with tar. Jochebed placed the child in the basket. Then she and Miriam set it in the tall grass that grew along the bank of the Nile River.
Miriam, stay close and make sure he's okay.
Yes, Mama, I will.
Miriam hid close by to be sure her baby brother stayed safe. But it wasn't long before the princess, the pharaoh's daughter, came down to the Nile River to take a bath. She heard the baby crying, so she asked one of her attendants to bring the basket.
This is one of the Hebrew babies.
Miriam saw everything and knew she had to act quickly. She gathered her courage and ran out of her hiding place.
Do you want me to go and get one of the Hebrew women? She can nurse the baby for you.
Yes, go.
That was some seriously quick thinking on Miriam's part. She immediately went and got her mother.
Take this baby and feed him for me. I'll pay you.
Jochebed was able to take care of her baby, knowing that he would be safe. When the child was older, Jochebed took him to the pharaoh's daughter at the palace. The princess named the baby Moses and raised him as her own son. And thanks to the care and quick thinking of Jochebed and Miriam, Moses was saved. And many years later, when Moses was grown up, God used him to lead the Israelites out of Egypt. The end.
Wow. So Moses was supposed to be thrown into the river, but his mother actually saved his life by hiding him there.
Right? And his sister really stepped up too.
Yeah, they didn't wait around for something terrible to happen. They took action.
So what's our part in the story?
Well, just like Jochebed and Miriam, we can keep our eyes open for the needs of the people we care about. That takes initiative.
Initiative is seeing what needs to be done and doing it.
One of the best ways to practice initiative is to start with the people close to you, like your family and friends.
Yeah, and I got to practice that last week after my mom ran a marathon.
Whoa, she's like a superwoman.
Yeah, but she was super sore the next day. So my sister and I decided to go and get whatever she needed so she wouldn't have to move.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, or if a friend has lost their water bottle, you can step in to help find it.
Or you could clear the dinner dishes before you're asked.
Or take initiative and call your grandparents first before they call you.
Those are all great ideas. You can ask God to help you keep your eyes open for the needs of those around you, just like Jesus did. When we follow Jesus, God sends the Holy Spirit to live in us, so we don't have to do it on our own.
So this week, keep your eyes open.
Look for some ways to step it up and take initiative.
Well, thank you, gentlemen, for taking the initiative to chat with me.
Absolutely.
You got it.
See you next time.
Bye, Brian. So, here's the thing. Look for ways to help the people you love.
Yeah, whether that's your mom or dad,
Your grandparents.
your siblings,
Or your close friends.
yeah. And speaking of help, let's plant some strawberries, and then we can make some strawberry shortcake.
You know they're gonna take some time to grow, right?
Well, the sooner we plant them, the sooner we can eat them.
I can't argue with that. Thanks for joining us in the Story Lab.
See you next time.
All right, let's go ahead and start.
Okay, so what are we exactly doing here?
So what you're gonna be doing is you're gonna be picking all the seeds off the top of the strawberry.
Wait, we're gonna be picking all the seeds
Individually, one by one.
out of the strawberry?
Uh-huh.
And you've done this before?
Yep. It took me like 4 hours last time.
4 hours.
Uh-huh. Ooh, this is exciting.
Yeah, I'm having the time of my life.
Hey Ridge Kids, we hope you enjoyed the video this week.
And if you did, hit that like button and subscribe.
The Ridge Kids videos come out on a weekly basis.
So we'll see you next week. Bye!